Evening guys, hope you're well. This is our lesson ready for tomorrow. We're going to start a new unit. We're looking at Unit 1, which is Fitness and Sport for an Exercise. This is the unit where you're examined in. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to discuss what I want us to go through prior to the lesson tomorrow, so you have an understanding of what we're going to talk around, and then we're going to actually do a little bit of stuff on how to take notes correctly and what information you're definitely going to need and the level of detail you're going to need to go into for the answer. So the first topic area that you need to know about is the components of fitness and the principles of training. So your components of physical fitness are divided into things that we do within PE ourselves when we do HRF like you have done in the law school. So the first thing we're going to look at is an aerobic endurance, and this is basically how hard the body can work for a period of time. Everybody has different stages of fitness. Some people can work hard for a long period of time, others can only work in short sharp bursts, others can only work say for 10 seconds max and they've got to have a long rest before they start again. So when we're looking at the definition of aerobic endurance, it's the ability of the cardiorespiratory system to work efficiently, key word there, supplying nutrients and oxygen to the working muscles during sustained physical activity. Other names known for aerobic endurance is also the cardiorespiratory system, or cardiorespiratory endurance, or aerobic fitness. So aerobic is working with air. Remember when we talk about anaerobic, which I will do later on, that is working without air. The next thing you need to be aware is muscular endurance. Again, this is basically how hard the muscles can work and how long they can work for, and how much oxygen they're going to need over a long period of time. The key word when we're talking about this is contraction. Each muscle contracts, and that means that they work. So even when you're sitting just doing nothing, your heart is working, it's contracting, it's pumping blood around the body, therefore oxygen is going to the working muscles. So muscular endurance is the ability of the muscular system to work effectively, again, efficiently and effectively used, where they can contract over a long period of time during exercise. As well as muscular endurance and aerobic endurance, in components of fitness we also have flexibility. Flexibility is the range of movement that you can get at a joint. We have speed, and speed is how quickly you can travel over a period, over a distance. So for example, it is Usain Bolt is defined of how fast he is, his speed over 100 meters or 200 meters. So speed is the distance divided by the time taken, basically. So the quicker the athlete runs over the distance, the quicker the speed. You have three different types of speed. You've got something called accelerated speed, which works up to 30 meters. You've got pure speed, which goes up to 60 meters, and then you've got speed endurance, which is working over 60 to 70 meters with a period of time in between. You can even go up to 150, 200 meters there. Usain Bolt, for example, will use that type of training quite a lot for his running. The last component, one of the last components of fitnesses we have is muscular strength, and that is just how the maximum force that muscle or that muscle group can generate. So if you're doing a bicep curl, for example, so you're doing a bicep curl and you can curl 30 to 40 kilograms, that is your muscular strength, because you can use that weight and you can lift that weight over and over again. Last but not least, the last component of physical fitness is looking at body composition. This is the percentage of muscle to fat, basically. So you have a lot of fat-free mass in your body, which is vital organs, muscle and bone, and then you have fat, which appears on your skin. And all the body composition is the ratio between the two. You hear quite a lot of athletes talking about the percentage of muscle fat. Sorry, Nala's just scratching the rug there. You hear a lot of athletes say they've got 6% body fat, 7% body fat, 8% body fat. So all that is basically that is the amount of fat that they've got on their body compared to their muscle. So that's the components of fitness we've gone through. So we have aerobic endurance, muscular endurance, flexibility, speed, muscular strength, and body composition. Make sure that you please watch this video before tomorrow's lesson, because that's what we're going to talk around. And if you haven't watched the video, you're really going to struggle. So they are the components of physical fitness. The next video is going to talk around the components of skill related fitness, and they're slightly different.